Anything that you want to say about the charges at all? Or anything to your former clients?
He's known on social media as Mr. Injector. Dustin Moore, ignoring our cameras, ignoring our questions when we tried to ask him about the federal charges he's now facing. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jeff Ealing in for Melanie Lawson. Moore is accused of providing cosmetic procedures without a license. Some of those procedures left some of his patients with some nasty side effects. ABC 13's Courtney Carpenter is in downtown with more on what happened during today's hearing.
Today in court, we learned from prosecutors that since we started reporting on the allegations and charges against Dustin Moore, 10 more women have now come forward to say that he injected them and they had gotten sick at some point. We know police are talking to those women. Meanwhile, Moore was in court after he first bonded out within the last 24 hours. We saw him. He walked into court, didn't answer any of my questions when I had to ask him about the charges. But get this, he is now back in jail because we're told that he violated his probation. He had previously been arrested and charged with assault of a family member, and these two new charges were a violation of his probation. Of course, the new charges being aggravated assault, serious bodily injury, and having no medical license. Investigators say that he didn't have one when he injected these women. There's a lot to this story, and this is what prosecutors were able to tell us about the charges in court.
The defendant then injected her with an unknown substance that we don't know what it is, that she became very ill, gravely ill, ultimately over a series of days. So we have charged him with aggravated assault by recklessly injecting that into her, causing serious bodily injury that put her in the hospital, and then also unlawful practice of medicine. He has no license that allows him to inject anything into anyone's posterior.
So Moore's new bond is set at $80,000, and that woman that you just heard prosecutors talk about, the judge said that should you make bond, you cannot go anywhere near her or other witnesses that are named in some of the paperwork. He also has to have a GPS tracking device put on and must remain in Harris County. One thing we asked prosecutors, if more women come forward, could charges be upgraded? She said that's always a possibility. By the way, we asked Moore's attorney if he had any comment, but he left court and didn't say anything on camera, as well as Moore. For now, reporting downtown, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.